Yo, Internet, welcome back to the John Grave Show. Today I'm playing a little bit of Devil May Cry 4 in light of Devil May Cry 5 that's supposed to be coming out Friday. I kind of wanted to play just a little bit, or at the very least to do a quick run through with Nero, Dante, maybe even Virgil. But this is kind of where we're at right now, so I deleted my save file, starting off fresh. And we're gonna start out with good old Devil Hunter and see how far we get. Automatic is off. Tutorial. I can leave that on. All right, let's see how far we can get within like a within like a I want to say 3 mission set. Since technically I don't have Devil Trigger until I get to mission 8, so and we'll see how this ends. Yeah, this good old Capcom. So yeah, in light of the Devil May Cry series, I wanted to talk a little bit about the history and the story and everything. Obviously, most people who actually have played these games, they kind of know that all of the Devil May Cry games were basically supposed to be like were all basically made like out of like one of the betas for Resident Evil 4. So, you know. It's kind of crazy how this series actually kind of turned into what it is today, you know. But specifically, what I was thinking about particularly is like that there is Virgil's son just running down the way and whatnot. You know, it's kind of crazy how that this is supposed to be quote unquote the son of Virgil, which that they never actually really spoke about in this game. Like Nero kind of just this game kind of just went the route of Metal Gear, and we kind of just popped up with like a brand new main character like in the 4th game, you know. Even though Dante is in this game and everything, you know, and and that he is still as badass as ever. But it's like, but it's like, look at that shit. It's like. It's like that this is the son of Nero, has all the power and all the abilities in which that he has. It's kind of like, what was it? It's like all of them, like, just from Nero to Dante and everybody else. Like, that they just have the ability to, like, just beat the shit out of enemies and whatnot. You know. It's crazy because it's like, do they have any formal training or anything? And it's like, it's hard to say. Oh, wait a second, I think a certain cameo is about to come up. If you look at the upper left-hand corner, there he is. There's not. No wait, that's not him yet. Sorry, I got a little hype. But he pops up at one of these things, like at the upper left-hand corner. I think it's when Nero's doing the little weird little camera spin thing. I think it's like in this scene when Dante just shows up, like. But yeah, it's like to have the ability to like just outright beat to beat up demons and devils and do all these flips and cartwheels and whatnot. It's like it's predisposed like in their bloodline, you know, to basically like wear long jackets and wear a whole bunch of red and black, red and blue. Oh wait, is this it? There he is. There's Dante. You know. But it's like they all predisposed, like have the ability and skill, like to just always have to wear them in like a super long jacket. Always gotta like wear either red or blue, you know. Which to a certain extent, like if you kind of base it off of both Nero and Dante from like the 3rd game, you can kind of actually base their personalities on that. Because again, it's like, of course, Dante wears all red, and of course, like he's like the impulsive brother. Then Virgil wears all blue, and he has all the composure and everything. Like he's like, Virgil's still a goof, but it's like he's way more like focused and everything. Their fucking relationship. But then it's like you take that and then you put it like on Nero, which of course, obviously he has both blue and red. So it's like. He's a cool kid, just like Dante, which I guess that's what the inner color is supposed to represent, you know. And then the outside is like he's a lot like Virgil, which is what he shows the world and everything. Like he's super serious and everything.
The Dark Knight. Sparta.
But it's pretty interesting, like that they actually put color theory like in this game,
and took up his sword for the
or all these
sake
games.
of mankind. Though, despite his brave efforts in our names,
And no, guys, that is not a glove. Like that is his devil bringer.
the truth of that great sacrifice. If the events of that terrible time were to reoccur, the fusing of both the demonic and human realms
Nero feels the same way I do whenever I go to church.
would have no means by which to oppose our submission. And so I ask you to unite and pray that even
If you actually
if
listen
such
to
a
it, he's
dark
actually listening
time
to
of
the battle
chaos
music.
were to revisit us, our gracious Savior would shelter us from the storm.
So basically, long and short, it's like Sparta saved this place a long time ago, and now these people worship him as a god. That's basically the story. You know, I'm not really gonna talk about the Nero Kyrie thing because, as far as I know, like you know, like she's basically Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts 1. You know, she shows up, she says a few things, and afterwards she's gone for like the rest of the game, getting kidnapped. So.
Putting me to sleep.
Now this is a very interesting detail. Like if you actually look at the Devil May Cry 5 trailer, you'll see that his arm did that same thing before it was taken. Now why would of all the times to sort of prove it like that, hey man, like these guys aren't on the up and up, like a man in a red coat just jumps down from nowhere and just shoots the Pope in the face. Oh Christ. What a way to just handle the situation. And of course, even with all that, Dante still can't just leave these guys alone. He has to basically bust the style meter out, man, like on these regular quote unquote regular people. Look at this. Like, why do you have to do that? It's like you could have just shot everybody. I don't even know what she was trying to do there. How very interesting.
Kyrie! Go with your brother and get out of here!
I will return with help. You stall him until then.
It makes as much sense as any, but you know, I think that the reason why Nero's even wearing the sling is because of the fact that he actually hurt his arm. Like, how the hell did Nero do that? You can't style better than the guy like who actually started this entire thing. Come on now. He's not even taking it seriously.
Notion of fair play, pal.
Does
It's beginning to piss me off.
Dante even have to take him seriously? Like at this point, seriously. But yeah, I think the reason why Nero even has his arm like in a sling, it was because of that he. Oh, he's going from the comics, from what I believe. It was like there's no reason to go to any of this or the power up or whatever. But it was like Nero actually hurt his arm, and then like because he's supposed to have two regular arms, and like he hurt his arm, and then afterwards it's like it got put into a sling. However, like it slowly transformed into the Devil Bringer, which we'll soon see within a second. Nice. Oh, come on, come on. If you miss those, man, like Dante will literally light you up. Okay. Come on. Basically, I'm trying to get as many of these orbs as I can. Wait a second, can I even talk with that? So basically, the whole deal with the blue rose and whatnot is that the blue rose is basically supposed to be his super like revolver and whatnot. And yeah, like it's cool like to reload revolvers and everything, but still ain't beating Ebony and Ivory.
Quite cut it.
What's the point of packing a sword like that if you aren't even gonna use it?
Why are you trying to taunt Don? Come on, man! Like you're trying to taunt the wrong guy. I mean, Dante really doesn't give a shit to, literally to the point, man, to where like he's just mocking you, like, oh really? You know, like I have a regular sword, and you need an engine. Come on, dude. Oh shit. Hey, good. Can I taunt? No, not on my item. Yeah, now I got this problem to deal with. Oh shit, and I don't have what's name. That's right. I don't have Damn it. There we go. That's just really like that's just really difficult to get a hand of, because well now on legendary dark night mode, like fighting Dante is like a pain. Come on, Nero, like what did you expect to happen? And yeah, this is the Devil Bringer.
You got a trick up your sleeve.
So that was enough to get him to speak.
It's a trick you're looking for. Looks like you two are. Hey, didn't wait. I want to wrap this show up before the cavalry arrives.
I don't know what it is, but it's like everything about this is like basically Nero treating Dante how Dante would have treated himself in Devil May Cry 3. You know, fighting basically a Dante from like present day. You know, you got a cocky kid thinking like, oh yeah, but like just because like I half devil, like I make it basically like just tear this dude down.
Play, huh? All right, I guess I got some time to kill.
That line basically kind of like just implies like that this entire battle was just wasn't nothing to him.
I think I'll have to take you down a couple notches. Whatever you say, kid.
Okay, now this is when the real fight starts. And basically, I don't have any of the good stuff that can actually give me an advantage, like in most of this battle. Oh, that's right, I don't have the better... Well, there goes my...
Come on.
You gotta get a little taunt in every now and again. Come on, Dante. So yeah, I didn't get... I'm probably either gonna get an A or B with this. Because I didn't get most of my orbs. That, and also I didn't get the style meter up as much as I can. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, now things are getting a little bit too serious. Now man, Dante has to break in, not a double trigger. It's like, okay kid, you calm down. Calm down, you're getting a little bit too crazy. And just like every other Devil May Cry, like Dante cannot go a game without being impaled with something at the very least.
Getting better. I would even go as far as to say that I underestimated your abilities.
You aren't human, are you?
We're the same. You and them. Though I suspect you carry something different from the others.
What are you talking about?
You will come to learn the meaning soon enough. But business beckons.
Hey!
But yeah, this is when Dante most likely transformed into a Looney Tunes
Adios,
character.
kid.
Yep, that moment right there was when Dante transformed into a character from the Looney Tunes. Eh. Think that's an A. Got an F. Yeah, B for stylish. D. Yeah. Yeah, B. I got a B. It's much to say, yeah, and these are Pride Souls. Basically, unlike Devil May Cry 3, the 3, and I think 1, you have to use Proud Souls in this game to basically, like, level up your skills and abilities. Which I don't really have too much of a problem with, you know. Give or take with like the first 2 Devil May Cry games, like the first 3 Devil May Cry games. I'm not too familiar with 2, but because I didn't play it all that much, but from 1 and 3, you would have to use what was it? You would use your red orbs for that.
She yearns for your touch.
Thanks. This blade's the best battle companion a swordsman could wish for.
See, here's the thing that I kind of didn't like about this scene. Is that it kind of threw me off a bit because basically you hear him like putting gears and everything else together like for the Red Queen and whatnot, which that they say is supposed to be Nero's like custom sword like custom weapon and everything. But like the more that I think about it, it looks more like the one. I mean, like it looks no different from the one that he used to fight Dante with. Well, it may have like a little. Well, now the handle may be a little more red and whatnot, but like it looks the same.
In a time of crisis? You must capture him.
Trust me, I'll get it done.
Please be careful. You still haven't recovered.
There's no time, and duty calls.
Yeah, man, like that line right there, man, was like he hurt his arm or something. He gained the Devil Bringer. Now, since most kind of already know that he's Nero's son and what I mean, Nero. He's Virgil's son and whatnot. Is that is that he technically doesn't have a double trigger. Technically, Nero's like double trigger. You know, in this case, the double bringer. Like it's a unique ability on, so like onto him alone, and basically with him gaining that, you know, like if he never would have gotten hurt, there's a possibility that he never would have gained that skill. Yeah. I think I have enough time to, at the very least, make it through this mission. Yeah, I'll make it through the first 2 missions, and then we'll go ahead and call it a day.
I'm not sure.
She's such an innocent child.
I got this.
Must not exceed already.
We must evacuate the residents back to headquarters. Report back as soon as you can, and be careful. I got it already. Run!
Yeah, man, like that's that good old Dante Virgil dichotomy, like with his color theory. Oh, y'all, the slow motion on my team.
Go! Get out of here! Not so fast.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a certain thing that I had to change with the controls. Controls is very, which is very useful for Nero's playthrough. Not so much Dante, but it's very useful for Nero. Yeah, like he's busting out exceeds, and I don't even got the skill yet. That actually seems to be more of the weapon. I don't even think that this is a skill like in the game that you have, which would be cool, but I don't think you had it. I think you were supposed to get it, but also fun fact is like that.
Baby sure can't pack a punch.
Is that this game actually shipped unfinished, so which is kind of the whole thing with the whole most of these cutscenes starting out like in a very awkward place and whatnot, you know. Like there are a few skills that I seriously need, like right off the bat. Obviously, I need strength. Is this split? Where's that other skill I need? Not realize, man, not that. I mean, this is basically my go-to for everything, but the most I can get is that and shuffle. Oh, I can't even get that shuffle. Christ. Can I get charge shot? No, I cannot. But yeah, no, do not cancel all. No, I don't need items. If anybody plays a Devil May Cry game, why am I going back here to the main mission menu? Jesus. Yes. That's where I'm going. But we go ahead and skip that. When I get into the game, like there's one thing that I gotta change, right? And it's for Nero specifically, I have to take the shoot button and I have to relocate it, or at least I remap it to the R1 button because actually it's to say because it works better for Nero in the sense of what was it, in the sense of him like firing off his gun and everything. Yeah, lock on. Yeah. What was that? Okay, go to systems, options. Now this is specifically only for Nero. That one to be R1. Lock on to be L1. Double trigger to be square. Yeah. Now let's test this out and see how. Well, I still got to get used to it, but let's test it out. Oh, there we go. Especially since double trigger isn't gonna be a thing for a while. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have snatch yet. Yeah, this might be a little weird, like for the moment. any more over here, or am I done? Yeah, I'm basically done. So yeah, investigating the area, picking up everything, checking out most of my enemies and abilities. Oddly enough, though, some of these spots kind of remind me of Devil May Cry 1, like Mundus's castle and everything. Like, say just like this area here, like a lot of it reminds me of like going in into the castle and trying to fight most of the basic enemies like in this game, you know. But I think that there are also like a few skills like that they don't necessarily teach you whenever you first play this, such as like when you're on the edge and you either do Stinger or in this case Streak. Streak is like when you do it, like you kind of leap over things, like if you do it near the edge. What's going on here? Now this kind of tells me like that this demon is most likely the black stuff, and it's not just them. Yes, I don't have. God dang it. He's such a shit. Most of his personality, man, is in his taunts, and it's like, Nero, you were just a shit, dude. Even though technically, like, that's not a bad thing, but it's like, come on, man, like, you already beaten the fuck, man, like, out of most of the monsters you fight, you know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta, man, like, taunt them like this bad. Ooh, that is not looking good at all. Later on, you do get to fight all these enemies as Dante, so hey, at least there's that. I mean, at least them showing you the area. It isn't like, okay, man, like we have a few enemies that we're not going to like fight later on, and you say you get the chance to. Oh yeah, that's right. And we do this part to get to basically kind of see the reason, man, why basically the Devil Bringer is literally one of the most busted abilities within the Devil May Cry world.
What the hell?
I don't even know why they would even have that. See that? Like, it just eats it. Like, it just gains like a random item, and then like he just gains like an ability to just do something. Like, just eat like a random power source. A crystal holding a power of an ancient evil. It has the ability to awaken new power within. Hellbound. In this case, I just gained my Grim Grip ability. In this case, this part, like that, the ability to basically snatch enemies and pull them closer to me. Wait a second, I don't have sprint, do I? Or at the very least, I don't have like super sprint. Yeah, and of course you can use it to pull like red orbs and everything else closer to you. Oh man, like this city just went to hell. Right, and also now we're going into our very first secret mission. Now I think that somebody, okay, destroy all the demons within the time limit. Let's go ahead and give it a try and see if I can beat this within the time limit. You know, I saw something pretty interesting about people talking about like the reason why that they didn't like DMC's Devil May Cry. It was the fact that specifically is like that the game took skill to basically like stay in the air and everything. And I'm like, I agree with that. I gotta beat this. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna fight this one. Slam dunk. So yeah, beat that with no problem. But basically it was before I get too far off topic, it was most said that the fact that Dante in that game, he has both the angel and the demon weapon to pull you closer, and also like he can like close distances easy. It's like that it takes all the skill away of trying to keep the enemies in the air. However, for this Devil May Cry, it's like Nero's entire ability is based on the snatch, which can like just pull enemies closer to him. Even though, you know, he doesn't say like he does have a limited area. You know, Dante also had it in that game too. I know most they don't respect that Dante or that Virgil, but I will say that the only thing that I will give them is that I wouldn't respect that Virgil leading up to the end when they fight Mundus. Everything else about that one is kind of bad, but still going in, I just can't stop doing that combo, man. Yeah, I might get another B in this one because I have to fight, because of a certain boss, I don't have all my abilities. See what you got up for me. Oh yeah, I keep doing certain taunts with Nero, and it's like each of them, they're supposed to be like, Nero is supposed to be built behind like a very specific kind of like archetype of cool and whatnot. I mean, like when you look at Dante, right? Dante is clearly built. Like Dante is clearly built for the I want to say like the good old surfer cool, which again, like going back into DMC, like Devil May Cry, is like the reason why that Dante, like why why he failed is because specifically he's kind of the punk cool. He's not the good old giddy surfer that, you know, we all know and love Dante to be, even though he's wearing a different color and everything. It's like, yeah, like Dante isn't a punk, you know. If anything, that's Nero's color. I mean, like that's Nero's thing, because basically you see it in his design, and basically you see it in, well, just about everything like about Nero is punk, you know. I mean, like, you take his clothing. I mean, like, even like the little patch that's on his jacket. Everything about it just screams, like, yeah, like this probably would have been the guy in Devil May Cry DMC, you know, because that's Nero's thing, obviously. God damn it. Get up there, and I think if I get up there on top, I also get another thing. But yeah, that's it's a little difficult to to basically navigate without your double jumps. So, you know, but that's kind of where that's coming. But yeah, it's like I mean, like it's pretty interesting how like that most of the characters in this game are built off of one color theory, and also they're built off of built off of a certain cool archetype, you know, because Nero has his, Dante has his. I mean, heck, man, like even Virgil has his, you know. I mean, sure, Virgil's cool, but Virgil kind of has the whole like little, but Virgil isn't as stoic as what people paint him out to be. You know, Virgil's actually way more, I want to say, Virgil's a little bit more of the serious kind of cool, you know, where basically it's like, but like he still cracks jokes and everything, you know, like, so it. Managed to get hit. Oh man, charge shot would help me so much in this.
Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
Come on, man, like.
Come on!
I think you can't necessarily like say. I mean, like there is one taunt that I really want, but I can't get it until I get an S, until I get an S rank, and it's very difficult to get. Let's get that out of the way. But like, it's one that I really want, and it's very difficult to get. Now there's a thing about this that kind of, well, or at least Nero's like brand new to this area. Obviously, he's new to the church. You know, the whole thing of praying and dealing and kind of feeding into like all this other stuff. Like you can obviously see that he's like, he doesn't care about any of that. However, just like Dante, you know, don't know anything about electronics, but hey, like basically like shoot it, like it'll work. Which kind of makes me question something. It's like that if Nero has enough, say like if Nero can jump as high like as a statue, then clearing a bridge like this really shouldn't be anything for him. Well, him or Dante. I mean, Dante's like jumping through rooftops like at this point. You know, getting chased by like Vash the Stampede. Obscure reference, like if you actually saw Vash the Stampede. Oh my Christ. I do like the fact that these guys look a lot like the mannequins from the first game. I mean, like, they don't play like them because, you know. So I got it? Oh yeah, this is the cutthroat one. Dang it, I can't. Dang it, I couldn't do the A. Now, just so you know, alright, it has been a while since I've even played this game. Like, I had to delete my save file and like because basically I wanted to start fresh and kind of like brush off my skills and what. Oh, why am I hitting square? I do not have my devil trigger. I mean, like I know enough about the Devil May Cry games to kind of like speak my piece on them, but you know, I don't think I have hold. 3. Whoa. Yeah, that's the last thing that I really want to do is get hit. Oh, dang it, I killed them all. But yeah, apparently, like, when you kill them all and whatnot, I finally got an S rank. But the taunt that I wanted, I couldn't do it. Christ. I'll keep trying for it. Oh wait, something special in here. I do like the fact that most of the enemies that I have been fighting, like, they're not too difficult for me to beat, but then again, I'm only fighting mannequins at this point, so I really can't complain. A second fragment. Wait a second, how many fragments do I have? Do I have 2 or 3? I think I have 2. And it's the thing of time, which, checking this out, like, this is like the goddess of time who wears a tiger mask. See, I don't have any more proud soul, so. And yes, using items in most Devil May Cry games is a no-no. So I'm gonna stay away from that for now. You know.
Let me guess. More demons.
It's pretty interesting how that Nero says that, but then it's like, you know, like that his arm doesn't necessarily freak out loud like how it did when who was it? When Dante showed up. He seems a bit absent-minded because like you clearly like just see a guy and like just walk through and like this little heat wave you put up. Then it's nothing.
Fire's bad for the complexion. I burn easily. Never tan.
When I came to this world 2,000 years ago, there was no such human as the likes of you.
Well, apparently Nero is a ginger
Make it
with
another
white hair. Even his taunts are a little more punky. Hey there, Burial. Let's see if I can survive without actually like, well now with only 6 pips of health. Nope, I'm getting hit already, so. Nope, I am getting hit already, and this is not looking good for me. Come on, let's see what you got. Uh-oh. Dang it, Burial. You just say like he just had to hit me with that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna survive. Hopefully I can though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Because I know that fighting Burial is never the easiest in their life once he starts like shooting fire down at me. Oh wait. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Dead. Nah. I'm not gonna do that. No items, baby. Ooh, thanks for all the proud souls. Kind of got a little. Since I got all those, let me. With that sad display that I kind of just gave off. Which skill is it that I really like? Yeah, roulette spin. That one. Split. Oh, and I almost forgot. The skills that I need, well, these are kind of like the bare minimum, but they're not really the best, but, you know. At the very least, like, they gave me enough to kind of just beat Burial, though. So, no death, everybody. No death. Trying to take this dude down is not, actually it's not that bad, but you gotta do it first. You gotta do the air one first. Let's stun him, and then afterwards you do the ground one, and then yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because if it's too close to him, like, technically dodge. I do not know how to dodge. Here we go with that again. And there, I'm dead again. I am not going to use a golden orb. I don't care if I die twice. Ugh, Christ. He's always, so like, honestly, he was always the one to give me the most trouble whenever I play this game, like, early on. Eh, three times the charm. Oh, Christ, this is bad. Come on, you. Let's see what you got. Nah, actually, this was kind of fun. I gotta focus on taking him down. I gotta focus on taking him down, like. I know that he's gonna do that thing, so there we go. 4. I know that he's trying to explode again. Yeah, dude, cut that out. Nope. Sit down. And, yep, just the end of the fight. I could have beat him the first time, but, you know. Third time's a charm, but.
Don't ask. Damn thing drives me crazy, though.
You are just like he was.
And he would be?
I must restore my power.
Went right back into the gate. Oh boy. But yeah, like trying to play this game like and starting out like in the first 2 missions, it's not super difficult. It's just basically like trying to get used to fighting bosses and whatnot. It's not the most difficult thing on the planet, but you got to get used to patterns and everything all over again. I really can't hide behind that excuse because I really don't play this all that much, but still. I will leave you with this though. It's like that burial came through that gate, and technically that gate isn't the demon used to actually create that gate. Wasn't burial. Yeah, give me another B. I probably would have gotten something higher than that, but yeah, this is kind of where we're gonna leave it off today. We'll put out some more videos soon with more Devil May Cry news on it. So until then, I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshows show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. Tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. I'm out.